Welcome to our promotional video on Ascend Whole Brain Learning. What you'll see here is the feedback from contestants on a TV program called Top Actor Africa. Hear what they have to say about what they experienced, and if you register for the online version, details you'll find at the end of the video, you too may experience what they did and assist you in achieving your goals. Remember, if you change the way you think, then you'll change the world you live in. This is your fast track. Get 90% in exams, get the job you deserve, make lots of money, make a difference, change your thinking. Remember everything, study quickly, be top of your class. Watch this video now. Over 18,000 students have benefited, and so can you.
Hi. Thanks for letting me be here and share the day with you. I'm the CEO of a company called Natanda Training. I deal mainly with academia, wherever there's a need for changing the way we think. I'm going to leave you with hopefully life-changing ideas. So I'm going to unlock yourself, bring you back where the genius began.
James was a cool guy. I love James.
He kind of reminded me of myself somehow because he's very everywhere, and when he talks, his hands are everywhere.
He didn't even feel like a lecturer. He felt like someone that just came to entertain us, but he was teaching us.
If you really need to be at your optimal, you've got to risk. You've got to be vulnerable, because it's there that the magic comes out, particularly in the performing arts.
So I think what was crucial for us was that we started having to build a new relationship with having to identify how to approach scripts, especially with a lot of lines.
We're going to see it differently.
Us, we're creatives, but it all starts up here. So to get better, I need to think better.
From my own experience being on the show so far, I've been living in my head so much that when you use your brain to work for you and not have it work against you, it shows you how much you can get accomplished.
I want you to know that Jacket Goes with Spade, Planet Monkey, Ball Cave, 2x2 Association.
His method kind of works. We remembered stuff that we thought we'll never do.
French?
Mouse.
Duck?
Chair.
Banana?
Those ideas are really weird, to be honest. A monkey on a sheep on... It's weird.
There's a part of the brain that I was not using, so I think James actually opened that side, so I feel like a superhero somehow.
100 words.
You had to picture each word, going to the next word, going to the next word. That sort of made like a story.
When he does it, he makes it so simple. Until we did it, we noticed it was that simple.
Window 2? Ball 2? Queen 2?
This was me the whole time. I even stopped reciting words out loud because I was just...
Flower 2? Paper 2?
I got to see that our brains can actually take on more than we actually thought we could.
I did not think I could learn 100 words or 200 words within, 10 minutes, 2 minutes. That for me was the highlight.
Cap 2? Washing 2? Pen 2? Camel 2? Table 2? Runner 2? Pump 2? Damn! Woo! You're on fire!
Do you know the funny thing is, at home, my girlfriend would always be like, "Oh, tell me." She's like, "Tell me 40 words. I'll tell them back to you in the way that you said it." And I was like, "Why?" She's like, "Yeah, I just want to let you know how good my memory is." Anyway, we'll do it, and every time she would excel. Now I know why.
I was shocked. I still remember them now, some of them.
Jet, nose, petrol, tent, fish, boot. Seriously, I remember stuff,
You'll recite this after lunch. You'll recite it a couple of months from now. It'll always be there. Why? You can see it. Now, down to scripts. Learning how to grapple with large volumes of words.
He gave us another perception of lines.
Personally, for me, the 7 steps were very key. He wanted us to actually start realizing that it's not about the line. It's actually the understanding first before you having to just read and trying to grasp that point.
See it as chunks of data. Then you're getting it, because it happened, you've underlined it.
When his technique sank into my head, it was a huge eye-opener because sometimes, when you have a script, you look at that script and you're like, hey, it's daunting. It feels like, oh my God, it's too much.
From that approach, I was like, I'm ready to get a script. I'm ready to work with it because now I know what I need to do.
You're going to be happy with this? Underline the headings maybe, just to give it a bit of sweetness.
For me, it filled the void of uncertainty that I had from last week. It was really educational, and sort of how we can just tap into the powers of our brain at our own disposal, in our own space, at our own time.
You will speak it word for word because that's your intent. We analyze it, we evaluate it, we find chunks, we try and understand it. And if we understand it, we own it because we're converting someone else's literature into our own interpretation. Peace and love. Thank you very much.
Hours, he was gonna change our thinking. And I thought, no, man, you've been doing this for years. The only way to change your thinking is to practice it for years. But he spent 6 hours with us, and already I was like, anything is possible.
With love. A little bit of homework.
Oh, yeah.
It's your assignment for the evening. Do not stay up all night. You don't have to now that you're smart.
We just saw like a load of paper. Hey, my heart was beating. I was like, now wow.
We will make sense of it, and that's your assignment.
If he gave me those 15 pages before we started, I might have needed a change of underwear.
Calling all students, primary, high school, university, register today on the Advanced Certificate of Whole Brain Learning and change the way you think. Change your marks and change the world you live in.